Hey everyone, welcome to the reading for today. We're going to see what you guys need to know right now. This is a general reading, okay? It could be past, present, or future. You're going to know best how this resonates for you, okay? So with that being said, let's jump right into it and see what you guys need to know right now. What's happening in the energy? The message is about an Emperor in the reverse, Strength in reverse, and at the bottom of the deck we have the Two of Wands. So this is about a leader of something, okay, or a weak masculine energy who thinks they're a leader, but they're actually cruel. They're actually in their ego. They want control and power over other people. They think they have the right to dominate. They're aggressive, okay, and this is about a choice that this person is about to make or something that they're about to do here because they're in their ego and they're angry, I guess. So why is the Page of Wands here? The Seven of Cups, the Empress in the reverse, and the Page of Wands in reverse. This person is confused about something, or they don't know what to do, or something about not getting the message, or you sent this person a letter, you sent them a message, and they're pretending that they didn't get it, or they're pretending that they never got a message from you, or they got a letter from you. They're lying, okay? What's the Emperor in reverse? The King of Wands and the Sun. There's a King of Wands here who sees the truth about an Emperor in the reverse. Or this is the truth about this person. The Six of Wands. You know, I feel like the King of Wands sees the truth about an Emperor in the reverse. And it's the Sun and the Six of Wands for me are two cards of yes. So yes, yes, double yes. Okay, I don't know. Let's see, Strength in reverse. So if there was like a yes or no question, the answer is yes. I don't know. The Nine of Wands. This person is defensive. The Star. The Ace of Cups in reverse and the Three of Wands. It's like this, whoever this Emperor in the reverse is with the Star, I feel like this has something to do with their reputation or them thinking that they're like an important person, okay? But the Ace of Cups in reverse, they have no love for anyone. They lack emotional depth, or they lack some sort of self-love or love for others, okay? But they see themselves as being this person with some sort of a decorated reputation. I don't know. They're planning something though. Three of Wands, Two of Wands, because they're in their ego and they're angry. So tell me more about this message. The Five of Wands. There's conflict breaking out. There's an argument here. The Knight of Swords. The Fool. So there's some sort of communication here. And I don't know who is taking action on this, or they know that you're planning on taking action on this. Or this was communicated between you and this person. So maybe you told them that you're gonna take action, okay? That you will take them, like if it's a court situation, it's kind of like telling them to their face, no, I'm gonna take you to court over this. Like I will fight you over this, okay? Or I will fight over this. Like I'm not just gonna let you get away with this. Thoughts. Okay, this is about someone's thoughts, or okay, thinking about leaving a community. So that could have been you, okay? I don't know, you were thinking about leaving a community. Or maybe you were thinking about leaving a community because this Emperor in the reverse was making your life hard, or they were just being very combative and very like just making a lot of conflict, like unnecessary conflict, okay? And they're trying to create confusion here. What about? About a house? I'm not even kidding. About a house, imprisonment. Something about a house, okay? So, high honor. So you could have, if this is like a landlord, again, something about that energy here. It's like you messaging or you sending a letter to your landlord or you sending a letter to someone about a house, okay? Or you thinking about leaving a community, leaving something behind. And what is this person trying to say? They never got the letter? Is that what this is? The Page of Cups. What's this communication about? Stabbed in the back. Separation, deception, a shocking attack. Stabbed in the back. This is the truth coming out. The truth is coming to light now. Things are about to be found out now about how someone here was stabbed in the back by a narcissist. Okay, tell me more about this stabbed in the back here. This has to do with losing a sense of security, stability, releasing something, releasing money, not being able to balance something out. Seven of Wands, bad memories of the past here, having to defend yourself, having to stick up for yourself, having to defend yourself, or someone being very defensive towards you in the past, or whoever this person is, they've always been this way towards you. They've always been very defensive towards you and very like argumentative or just very dismissive. It's giving me, this person is just dismissive. They don't care. They always create conflict here about a house, about a property. Why is stabbed in the back here, though? The Tower. Because this is a catastrophe. This is a tower moment. This is some sort of shocking devastation. With lovers. With a relationship. Why is lovers here? Meeting and conversing with a friend about a relationship. Coffee cup, a drink. Meeting and conversing with a friend. What is that about? Somebody taking action because of not being able to sleep, not being able to rest, feeling anxious, feeling unwell, feeling like there's a lack of peace, a lack of a hand of cards. Take a chance, risk, be strategic. So who's that about? Being strategic, a hand of cards. Something about you, I feel like this is you. So you wanted to take action here because you didn't like your situation. You felt dissatisfied by the situation. You didn't like where you were. You didn't like this community. You wanted to leave the community, but maybe you wanted to do it in a strategic way. Or you were thinking about your options, all right? You were trying to find a way out. You were trying to find a way out of this situation, away from this person, away from this Emperor in the reverse, away from this house, and away from this community. And you were trying to figure out your options, how to get away, how to get out of the situation, how to get away. So what is this Page of Wands in reverse though? Avoiding a conversation, call, person, not dealing. This person claimed that you didn't communicate something to them, or you didn't tell them about something, or they avoided a conversation, or you did, but they didn't want to deal with you, okay? They were constantly making you feel like you're not, like they want you out, or they don't want to deal with you, or yeah, you were just trying to figure out how to get away as soon as possible because you knew that you couldn't talk to this person, or that this was just a bad situation to be in with this Emperor in the reverse, all right? They were no help. They would not have helped you. They wouldn't have done anything. There could have even been times where you asked them for help, or you told them about something and they didn't do anything about it. They ignored the problem. They avoided the problem. They didn't take care of it. So at some point, it's like, what's the point, right? It's not like they're going to do anything about it anyways. If anything, you just felt like this person was trying to find reasons to start conflict with you. They were trying to find ways to dismiss you and kick you out of something. So you're like, I got to get out of here. All right. Tell me about this Emperor in the reverse. Five of Pentacles, this person, this Emperor in the reverse, they make horrible financial decisions. They don't do anything. They don't invest long-term. They don't plan long-term. They let something go to absolute shit, okay? Five of Pentacles, it's just abandonment. They abandon their investments. They don't take care of things long-term. They don't put any money into it. They just let it waste away, okay? The Two of Cups, again, a relationship, or it's a partnership or a contract maybe, then they're acting like they're of help when they're not. They're acting like, oh, I always, like if this is a shady landlord, I'm just going to keep taking that example, or a shady boss, okay? It's like they act like they're always helping and they're always giving and they're always taking care of the people underneath them, but they're not. They don't. They let something go to absolute shit. They're greedy as hell. And every single time you have approached them with whatever it is, you get shut down, you get dismissed, you get avoided. They don't want to deal with it. They're just a nasty person, a nasty boss, a nasty leader, just someone you don't want to deal with at all. Okay? So now they're in their ego, strength in reverse. The World. They're in their ego because of having to pay a lot of people a lot of money, or losing their sense of security, stability. They're greedy. This person, their greed makes them angry, okay? Their own greed. Having to give money to people that is their money, it makes them angry, I guess. The Queen of Cups. Why is strength in reverse here? Toil and labor, work. Having to work on something. Having to actually put work into something. Having to work for your money. All right? Having to actually put work into something. Do something for your money. Pathway in reverse. This is not the path that this person goes down, okay? They don't put work into anything. They don't work hard for anything. They just take. They're just greedy as hell. Yeah, but what is this person planning? Three of Wands. Planning something about imprisonment. The Queen of Pentacles. Queen of Pentacles and the Page of Cups. Something about innocent, making someone innocent, or the Ace of Cups. What is that? it's this main male in the reverse, okay? This greedy Emperor in the reverse, who's a false person and a liar. But why is the Queen of Pentacles here? Text, calls, and emails. A message arrives. A message arrives, conversing. Calling, emailing, talking. So I don't know if somebody reached out to them. So either you reached out to them and they ignored your message, or they ignored or they're pretending they never got it. Or this has to do with a Queen of Pentacles conversing with someone and reaching out to someone. This has to do with the past. They're reminiscing about the past. Learn from the past about a divorce. Something about the past and a divorce. That's the key. The Grim Reaper. The truth, this is about the key. Because of a relationship being over. The Grim Reaper, the key. So what, the key is this Emperor in the reverse, landlord or shady, greedy business person, or what? Why are you showing me that? How are these people all connected? Healing from heartbreak. High Priestess in reverse. This has to do with a group of people giving something to someone, or giving something to a group of people, or a group of people receiving something. Five of Pentacles. It has to do with giving a group of people some sort of money, leaving them out in the cold, in poverty. And somebody thinking that they can have victory and success with a plan because of your defensiveness. Why is the High Priestess in reverse? A thief. Not listening to your intuition about a thief, about a liar, about a criminal, about someone that's greedy. This has to do with a mature woman and a relationship. So a mature woman didn't listen to their intuition about someone lying about a relationship, or huh? What is that about? Stabbed in the back. Not listening to your intuition about being stabbed in the back or attacked because of somebody being alone. Self-indulgence. What? A relationship evolving to the next phase, a child, healing the inner child. Somebody trying to stab you in the back because of a child. Or a relationship evolving to the next phase. What am I missing here? A King of Swords in the reverse, a liar, okay? And a Queen of Swords, Page of Pentacles. Hold on, I think I need my cards back in the deck to understand what's going on here. has to do with a Queen of Wands taking action. Not listening to your intuition about a Queen of Wands taking action. And the Lovers with a relationship, or because of a relationship, the Devil. Someone being angry and jealous over a relationship. This has to do with not listening to your intuition, or somebody not listening to their intuition about a Queen of Wands taking action because of jealousy in a relationship. Okay. And somebody in paradise, somebody's happiness, vacation in paradise, not moving forward, not receiving what you need, not progressing. I feel like I'm missing something. How does this tie in with this? Because of somebody not wanting the truth to come out about a long-term investment or what somebody had been working towards for a long time, a very long time. A fight, an argument, a conflict, about a death, somebody being sad and depressed about a relationship, about something ending, some sort of competition or arguments around an ending, a permanent ending, and someone being sad and depressed over a relationship. Okay. And the Empress. This has to do with someone being codependent, somebody lacking financial stability, somebody feeling like something has been disgraced or something is not special. Something feels boring, lackluster, something's not special. The Star. This has to do with a fight, an ending in a relationship, someone being sad and depressed about a relationship, somebody taking action out of jealousy and anger because of a relationship. Okay. Okay, so what else I'm getting here is with the Empress in the reverse and the Ace of Cups in reverse, maybe this even has something to do with a pregnancy. Okay, tell me about leaving the community. Why is that here? Leaving the community. Leaving the house. Leaving the property. Leaving the home. Leaving stability. Leaving the community. The Queen of Wands. The Queen of Wands has to do with leaving the community, leaving the home. The Two of Wands in reverse, blocking something. Some sort of manipulation, false information. Somebody spying, stalking, watching. To stop somebody from seeing the truth about a marriage, or because somebody, or to stop an institution from seeing the truth, or to create some sort of confusion through spying, stalking, and manipulation and false information. Yeah, to stop something from being looked into, to get a burden off of someone's back. So somebody didn't want to be implicated in something. They didn't want to carry the burden of something. They didn't want to be looked into or to be investigated. They tried to create some sort of a stalemate or a blockage for, what is that, the Hierophant? The courthouse. So some sort of corruption here with the courthouse or with the government, a government agency. despair. And they said somebody was in despair about a relationship. And this has to do with a home and wanting to leave a home or wanting to leave a community. A message of concern about somebody being in despair and thinking about traveling. So I kind of feel like they switched this. So you wanted to leave a community because of problems in the home or problems in the community or problems with the landlord or whatever that is. And someone else came along and switched this out and claimed that you wanted to leave the community because of a relationship or a lover or some sort of anger and jealousy. Is that what this is? The Tower, that's what it is. Okay. The Three of Swords, that something was a devastating, heartbreaking tower. Something was so devastating and so painful. Okay. The Two of Swords, but somebody couldn't see something clearly here. They thought that they could lie about this. They thought that they could lie, cheat, steal, and scam and create confusion about this, okay? About a Queen of Swords in reverse. Okay. So this is manipulation. This is some sort of lies and switching stuff around and manipulating something. So who the hell is behind this and what's the point, really? Why are they switching stuff around here and lying about this? Because of something being given to someone, somebody receiving something. The Ten of Pentacles in court. Justice because of somebody wanting a lot of money in court. Because somebody wants to receive a big payout in court. This has to do with manipulating something here with a Queen of Cups in reverse. Manipulating something to do with a Queen of Cups in the reverse. And a breakup. So something here about a breakup is manipulation, or it was lied about, or it was like a false story that was created. The Chariot, to try and move forward with something. For harsh judgment and to defeat you, to have you judged harshly and have you defeated. Yeah, I feel like that was like the end game plan, right? For someone. They wanted you defeated and they wanted you humiliated and they wanted you judged harshly. So they created a lie about a relationship. All right. A main male in the reverse did. Because a main male in the reverse wants to be the privileged lady. Because they wanted money, they wanted a payout, they wanted a lot of money for something. Because they don't have a job or something about losing a job, somebody not working. So look, again, it's like them switching something around. Something here has to do with losing a job, not having a good job, working on your money, thinking about leaving a community, wanting to move out. And they switch this around to try and say it's about a relationship. It's just manipulation and lies. Again, it's like taking like a snippet of something and then taking it out of context and then lying about what actually happened or what was actually said or why somebody said something or why somebody is doing something, okay? So they lied about why you want to leave the community. Pretending that you told somebody this, meeting and conversing with a friend. So somebody pretending to be a friend of yours came forward and said that you told them this and that and this and that, but when you didn't. It's a self-absorbed narcissist. Yeah, so a self-absorbed narcissist who's pretending to be your friend is lying about your plans and what you're planning on doing and why you're doing it. All right. Yeah, this person is a karmic, okay? That needs to learn their fucking lesson. A triggered karmic. A triggered, self-absorbed narcissist, sociopathic karmic is pretending that you're a friend and they're pretending that you're triggered by something. You're triggered by a breakup. That's basically what I'm getting. And this is how they think they can have you judged harshly, by being a sociopathic liar. All right, nice. Okay. So basically, what I'm getting here is that they know things about your life, or they know things about what you've said, or problems that you have, or problems you have in a community, or some sort of communication, all right? And then they're using all of this information to then twist the story and make a whole new story based off of things that are going on in your life, okay? Anything else? Some sort of corruption here, okay? Something illegal, something corrupt with a phone or with an investment here. The Chariot and the Queen of Cups, this could be with a Cancer, okay? A King of Wands in the reverse and a King of Swords. Who are all these people? A fight. Fights, yeah, they know about fights that you're having, or they know about people that you have conflict with. And I swear they're doing this by stalking and hacking you, okay? So they're like, whoever this is, this instigator here, they're stalking you, they're hacking you, or something like that. And they're reading your conversations, and they know about who you have problems with, all right? They know about who you're having conflicts with, who you're having fights with. And it's almost like they're using all of this information that they're gathering through stalking and hacking you to create a fake narrative. And this has to do with paradise. Vacation, mask. This is how this person is masking themselves, okay? Or they're pretending to be your friend. This is how they're pretending that they're your friend, or they have some sort of information about you. They're personifying, they're pretending, wearing a mask. They're not your friend. They're just a fucking hacker, okay? They're just a snake. They're literally just a nasty snake. They're a disgusting, nasty, malicious, enemy, clever snake. Well, they're not clever, okay? But they're a snake, that's for sure. And it's a snake wearing a mask, pretending like you're friends, all right? You did not have a surprise invitation or meeting with this person. Okay. This person is obsessed with you. They're obsessed with possessing you, controlling you. Okay, they're codependent off your energy. This is weird as hell. It's a snake that's addicted to you, and they're addicted to pretending to be your friend, or they're addicted to personifying something. They're fucking weird, all right? So what else? Yeah, it's all to make themselves look like, okay, something about being nice to someone, being helpful to someone, being nice because of losing family, a broken family, a King of Pentacles. A King of Pentacles. the Six of Wands, that's where they got all their information from. It's not, they didn't get their information from you telling them anything. They got their information from you talking to other people, okay? Yeah. And that's how they thought they could have victory and success here with this money. By mirroring your life, basically, the High Priestess. And they're not going to get away with this. They're not going to get away with this, okay? It's so weird. Okay, so what's the outcome here? Final words. This person is trying to, they're holding on to control, or they won't let you go, or they're trying to hold on to you because everything that they take action on and they do is based off of this weird hold that they think they have on you, or they have their claws in you in some sort of way. This is how they think they have control. The Eight of Swords. The Ten of Swords. They're trying to get you trapped. They're trying to cause you a painful ending. Okay. And they're watching your moves. They're literally stalking you and hacking you, okay? And they're watching everything that you do, and they're watching all of your plans, and they're listening to all your conversations and what you're talking about and who you have conflict with. And then they're taking this information and then they're basing their weird plan off of it, okay? Or they're a catfish. Yeah, something about a death in the past, okay? Or an ending in the past, a permanent ending in the past. Fucking weirdo, really. Five of Swords. Yeah, manipulator, instigator, deceptive, saboteur with a stupid plan, all right? Because they don't have a plan. It's a bad plan. They can't plan long term. They don't make practical decisions. They just know crime. That's it. Page of Cups, trying to make themselves look innocent. Or something about your messages. A fight about traveling. A fight about traveling. A fight about moving forward. A fight about moving on. So what I feel like is being exposed here is that this person has been basing, it's either a catfish, okay, so they're a catfish, pretending to be you, all right? And they're able to do this because they're hacking you and they're reading your messages. So they know what's going on in your life, and then they're taking what's going on in your life while they're pretending to be you, and then they're basing their story and their plot off of that. Does that make sense? That's what I'm getting here. Okay. Stabbed in the back. Okay, deception and attack. Passion. Stabbed in the back because of passion. A love call. A love call. Yeah, something on a phone. Now the truth is coming to light. They're exposed. Now the truth is coming to light about them. Okay? And what they've been doing on a phone. So either, like I said, either they're pretending to be you or they're pretending to be your friend. It's one or the other. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I think I'm going to leave it at that. Okay, guys, I hope this helps. Thanks for watching. Until next time.